on how to make a nuke and build a boat for treasure. You're gonna need the measurement tool. I'm pretty sure you mainly need the measurement tool. Step 1. Get a lot of you have to have a lot of balloons. The more balloons the better. Once you place down the balloons, scale it up to be the biggest that it can be. The biggest it can be works the best. If you get these balloons to be the biggest possible they can be, because the bigger they are, the better it is. Like, you have to get it so you have 0 balloons left, and you have to have a huge block. And this is how big one part of your nuke could be. And this is the main part where you can color it, like make it this color, and it'll always be that color. Once you get that color, then next, it's all you need to throw out to a foot, make it easier. Make sure it's unanchored, and then save it. Save this. Once you save it, then actually, and then place a chair on this and save it again. It's gonna do a lot of saving and loading. Then the next step is place a. You also need some other way of movement. I'm using jet turbines, but you can use any other way of movement. But you need some way of movement, and then you have to attach yourself to this. Always, once you get this, and then attach yourself like this. It's no always work. That's why I can always retry. I'm pretty sure you have to also place a block in between to ensure your chances. And then delete the chair. You should be able to move. Why can't I? This is a glitch. I just. And then you move over here, like past the waterfall. You move past this little waterfall, and then you press load, and then you go all the way back. So it's best to be in one of those teams that are closer, and then you go back, and then you sit, and then you delete all the stuff that you don't need, and then you sit down like this, and then you save. And then you load again. You sit back down, replace all these blocks. Actually, first get this thing back up in the air like this, and then attach yourself to this again using the cake glitch. You can use any block to attach yourself. And then you do the same thing as you did before. And then you keep doing that step until you have. You keep doing that step for a while. Then you keep doing that step. You keep doing that step over and over again. Keep doing that step over and over. While I'm going down. You have to make sure that you don't duplicating turrets. I mean turbines. Because then that gets real weird. Once you start duplicating it. Delete these. Sit back down. Save. And then load. And then when you keep doing that, it should look like this. Cut. When you finish repeating that step, you should have this number. But it's better if the more you have, because the more you have, the better it is. The next step is to delete all of this stuff, and then you can save it and put it onto something else. Or in this case, I'm just gonna show you. Actually, skip the step. Now I have to show you how to use this thing. And to use it, you need this tool right here, screwdriver. The first step is you place any seat on top of it, and then you make sure it's binded, and then you go like this with the nuke. You press anchor, you uncollision it, you pull it, and then press F, and then it'll go like this. Of course, the more you have, the better it works. This can also be used as a glitch to fling things. I have no idea, but the more you have, the better it works. No idea why it's going underground. But it's very simple. You anchor the nuke like this, and then you turn off collision, and you deploy it, and then you wait for it to go up a tad so it won't go underground. And then you push on the collision button. And the more you have, the better it is. And also the bigger they are, the better it is too. Because if they're extra big, then it works better. Way better. It works much better with more. And next to putting it on something, you can either build it in the slot or move it and attach it to something else. Just like this. You could attach just like I can't it. Oh yeah, I anchored it. You can move it around like this. And then you get one of the things that you use for transportation. This can be also used This can also be used to clear a level of any of those rocks. Because each of these can damage things. Like I can just load this thing in, and then I use the jet to go all the way back. Try to hit it, I think it only has 1 HP, if I'm correct. And then I can just simply attach it to this thing. Easily. By using this tool. First I would rotate it to be straight, parallel. And then move it again to be like this. And then I'll place glue blocks like this, so it's attached to the ship, and then you can just trigger the glue blocks and it would fall down. I can repeat those steps. As I repeat, once you launch it, you push anchor, no collision, and then you deploy the balloons, let go up in the air for a little bit, and then push on collision, and then it'll activate it. I'll show you an example of this. I got a whole lot of what I did. I didn't actually attach it to a different ship, but I did a different design. I also wrapped it up so it can't accidentally trigger it. This is as an I'll get rid of this block, and I'll fly the jet, and then I'll press X when over something that I want to target. Like this would work. And once you over the target the object, and then you anchor it like this, and then you disable collision, and you activate it, and then you push this button, and this is how you can clear this thing, totally clear a level of any obstacles. So once you go like this, and then you get rid of the balloons, look, there's no obstacles and there's no rocks except for those two. This can be used to create a level for someone else, because you can clearly see that there's no rocks, but you need a lot of them to clear it like this. It's really nice, and it can also be used to get revenge on different people doing the same strategy. You can't really reattach it like that. Or it can also, I'm pretty sure you can also sneak it in places where it's not supposed to be, where it's not, like hide it where no one else can see it. Like putting it inside of one of these walls using that terrain glitch I mentioned in a different video. What? It seems my jet ran out. Gonna reactivate this to clear these rocks, and you can see no rocks anywhere. It's perfect for clearing rocks. Perfect. Because it reads all the rocks in the area. The bigger they make the balloons, the bigger it will be. So you can clear the hardest level in this game with all the rocks with this. And it can be also quite satisfying if you do it the right way. And that's it for this video. Actually, there is one more thing. Please subscribe, because I only have 11 and I need more. So this is it for this video. Bye guys.